Brake runs are the thing that slows you down at the end of a roller coaster and keeps you from flying into the station at full speed. Well, most of the time. What if I told you that there was a coaster that ran with no brakes at all? Well, as crazy as it sounds, it's true, and it's not even a kiddie coaster either. This is the story of the coaster with no brakes. Okay, I'm sure you're waiting to hear about it. When people hear about Adventureland, they probably think of Monster. Well, there's another coaster at the same park which doesn't get quite as much recognition. Outlaw is a CCI roller coaster built in 1993, and just by looking at the layout, it looks very different than most other CCIs. Well, between the twisted GCI-like drop and the GCI-like turns, it really stands out from the other CCIs and looks more like a GCI than anything. That's because Mike Boodley, the designer of this coaster, 3 years later went on to form Great Coasters International and designed some of their older coasters like Wildcat at Hershey Park and Thunderhead at Dollywood. But with a little bit of history aside, let's get into the actual point of this video. Sometime in 1999, this coaster ran straight through the station, which strongly affected the laterals in the pre-lift section and the turn into the station. It also looked to have given at least a little bit of floater on those two bunny hills, maybe something a little similar to an RMC pre-lift except not as steep. It didn't affect the rest of the ride because it slowed back down to normal speed as it climbed up the lift hill. Apparently, this is said to have caused 5 years of wear and tear in under just 1 hour. Yeah, you heard that right. 5 years of wear and tear in under 1 hour. I mean, that's just completely crazy. And even though the coaster was only 6 years old, it ran like it was 11. With today's safety regulations, this would never be allowed to happen. I can't imagine what it would have felt like. I've heard crazy things about Ghost Rider's Helix, but this one looks to be way more insane. I mean, it's not a helix, but it's a strong lateral moment. But in the end, this coaster really doesn't get enough praise. And even though I haven't ridden it myself or any CCIs, they really don't get talked about much, and especially with one that has a cool history like this one, I really think it should get more recognition. So that's why I'm making this video, to inform more people about what happened. And if you enjoyed this type of video, I'll probably be making more like this, kind of like history backstory videos. I'll put them on a playlist. I don't know what it's called at the moment, but I will make a name for it, and I'll let you know when I do. And speaking of videos, if you enjoyed this one, please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.